one piece of advice you would give to a young professional trying to get into the field that you think that you wish that someone would have told you when you got started?
Wow. That's a great question, Rob. I think that what's most important as a coach in what we do, and you know this as well as anybody, is you have to have a passion. It's got to be a burning passion to do whatever your mission is, whatever that is in relation to coaching or training. You have to have a passion. We don't make a lot of money in this field. If you're getting in it for the money and the prestige and the glamour, it's not going to happen for the most part. Even your college and your professional strength coaches, it's a grind. Those guys are behind the scenes, and it's a grind. You know that. So if you're getting into the field for those reasons, you might want to check yourself. You have to have a passion. You have to love what you do. I love watching athletes move. I love interacting with athletes. I enjoy spending time with athletes, changing lives through what we do. I love teaching. I love educating. And so, I think that's where your heart's got to be as a coach, because that's what we're in this for. No matter what your philosophy is, what your background is, if you're not in it to change lives and make your athletes better or perform better, live better, love better, I don't know if this is really the field for you. So that's probably the thing I would say is make sure you have a passion. It's truly from the heart. Do some time, intern with some experienced coaches. Really make sure you know what you're getting into, the hours you're going to have to work, the time you got to put in, and be prepared for that. And if you can get through that litmus test, I think you stand a good chance of doing well and being successful in the field. And I think the money and then the prestige, that'll take care of itself. If you do a good job and you take care of people and you do what you say you're going to do, it all comes back around and it'll take care of itself. But don't get in it for those reasons.
It's fun to see how we go from time in pro agilities at a high school combine one day to helping kids out and just kind of connected from there. And to see what you've done with the kinesio capture and learning more about your approach to how you help people on a daily basis has been awesome to see. It's a definitely commendable pursuit, my man, and an honorable quality that sometimes gets overlooked because people are looking for a quick buck, like you just said. And if you get a chance to get to Bethesda, Maryland, and get a chance to hang out and meet Rob Harris, I think you should definitely take the opportunity to do that. Coach, how would someone go about finding out more information about kinesio capture, or if they had any questions about anything we discussed on the podcast, how do they reach out to you?
Let me first just kind of follow up to what you just said there. I think what you're doing with these podcasts and your website and the books and the webinars is phenomenal. And I can't thank you enough for what you're doing as far as making our field, our profession, our craft better. We all have our own philosophies. We all have our own ways of doing things. But the fact that you're able to reach out and willing to reach out and connect with all these different minds and experienced professionals in our field allow us to share in that. I listen to these podcasts all the time. I can't thank you enough for that. So I wanted to touch on that. I appreciate everything you're doing. As far as kinesio capture, our website's simple. It's just go to our web, kinesiocapture.com. Because we are a virtual company, everything is on the web. We have all our information on our website. We have video tutorials. So once you do purchase the app, which you can purchase through our website, the information is there. There's video tutorials on getting started, those kind of things. My information is on the website as well, and my email address is R as in Rob Harris, rharris @kinesiocapture.com. That's all one word, kinesiocapture.com. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions. I'll usually get back to you within 48 hours. We want to keep this personal. We don't want to send you to a tech support type of situation. We want to help you guys out. We want to talk to people. So feel free to contact me at any time. You can also find Kinesio Capture on the App Store, the iTunes App Store. Same thing, just do a search, Kinesio Capture. You can follow me on Twitter. I'm at Coach Rob Harris. Feel free to friend me, and I'll friend you, and we can share everything. I'm open. I try and post a lot of different things, not just Kinesio Capture stuff. So that's at Coach Rob Harris. But our website, www.kinesiocapture.com.